everyone, Elvira here. So this is what I do when I use the meat. I have a half a pound of ground turkey again. If you want to use more, you can use more. It's just for me, half a pound works, okay? I only use 2 ingredients, and what I do is I let this marinate overnight, okay? You're going to use 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire. Okay. Then I take a fresh lemon. And I this gives it a really good flavor, and then we'll use our seasonings tomorrow when we brown it. But I want to marinate this, okay? And the seeds out here. A couple lemon seeds, you don't want those in there. Make sure I get all of it out. And the reason I do this is sometimes, I never did this before, but for some reason with the baked spaghetti, it did really well. So that's why I'm doing it this way. I've never done it for regular spaghetti, but only for the baked spaghetti, okay? And it works really well. So then all I do is I mix this up like this. Just gonna, you're gonna put a ball, put it in a container, and you're gonna let it marinate overnight. I think if you need to use ground turkey, I use ground turkey. If you want to use ground chicken, you can. I've used ground chicken too. People have asked me about red meat. Red meat I can't eat because I have gout. And also pork, I can't. I'm allergic. So that's why you see me use the ground turkey and stuff, and things like that. But you know, you have to do what's right for you with your health. You know, for me, my health, that's how I have to eat. I have made this a part of my life for the last 6 years. This is how it's able for me to be able to do what I do. Just like today, you know, I was driving up north. I hit snow, sleet. Coming back, I hit 50-mile-an-hour plus winds and stuff. And it was nerve-wracking. I truly believe, I just went like this, you know, and prayed to God and the angels to get me through it because it was really stressful. I just listened to my Sirius XM radio and stuff, and I got through it, you know. I don't know, before I used to be such a basket case, but now that I have such good health and with my workouts, I'm able to control the stress level and stuff, and my workouts really help me a lot. So that's why I always tell people my workouts are important to me, and I always make sure that I have my workouts, okay? That is the most important thing to me every week, is I get those workouts. And that's what I do. And that's what you need to do. And if, like I tell people, if you can't afford a trainer, do online training, okay? It works. Do online training, or just go in the gym for $10 a month, you know, and do yourself workout. I was just too fat. And this is why I try to tell people. When I was 310 pounds, there was no way that I was going to be able to do anything like that. You know, I had no choice. Then when they told me either you get the weight off or you die, you make the decision. Do you want to live or do you want to die? You know, and that's what you had to do. I had to get rid of all the stress in my life and everything, and I did. And that's how I was able to succeed. You know, and then I make it into a ball, put it in like that. And I just make it this. It's easy once you get in the container to make it into a ball. And that's all I do. And then I just, I leave it marinate overnight. And then tomorrow, I'll pull it out, put it in the pan, and we'll cook it with our seasonings and everything. And it turns out to be a really good, it turns out to make a really great baked spaghetti. It gives it really good flavor. and stuff. And I normally only do it on the baked spaghetti. I have 2 recipes for baked spaghetti, so I've done the one recipe, but now I'm going to show you the other recipe. The recipe I did on that one, we didn't do the fresh lemon. This one here, I do. And there's a reason for it with the veggies that we're using tomorrow and with everything that we're going to add to it. And then that's how it works and stuff. When I first started, people have asked me this because we got new people coming in. When I first started, when I was 310 pounds, people don't understand, I could barely walk. You know, I really couldn't. Now today I was like a little stiff, but I think it's because I pulled heavy all week. And then yesterday I flipped tires. So with pulling heavy all week, and then like I said, it got cold. And sometimes the cold will mess with my feet, you know, and my legs because I do have arthritis. I was born with that, and I have to be careful. But overall, my health is very good. I'm very, healthy. This is my second year of having good health. You know, I got a clean bill of health in 2020, but I still had some issues I had to overcome. I was able to do that. Okay, I do keep drama out of my life. I keep stress out of my life. You know, I don't deal with all that because I can't, and I won't. I put myself number one. You know, I think that I love myself. You have to love yourself, and you have to put yourself number one. If you think if you have health issues, you can still work out. You know, you just get yourself a different plan. My trainer was just like yesterday. I was working out. This was funny, and I had a minute on the exercise bike, a minute on skier. I had my clean 5 reps. I had 185-pound trap bar lift. You know, step in and pull up. Then I had 50 jump ropes. We could win America's Funniest Home Video because I am not the greatest jump rope person. And my trainer, Andrew, will tell you that. So would Dan. But I do good, but not... Sometimes I get 50 in a row, but that's like once a month, okay? And then I had to go outside. I took the little tire and I kept flipping it, and it would be like rolling. So, and then I take the hammer and hit hard, 10 with the left hand, 10 with the right. And then I had to run down, go around the building and run down the sidewalk and into the front door. Dan was he gave me the circuit, so he was watching my circuit, and Andrew was sitting by the back door, and he's like, have fun. And I was thinking, I'm sitting there dying like on the 3rd round, and everybody's like, I can't believe you're going outside, because it was only maybe 49 or 50, but I had a jacket on. And somebody was laughing, and they go, are you serious? And I said, yeah, I'm going out. And my trainer, Dan's like the one that gave me my circuit, he's like, yeah, we'll put her ass outside for the day. And I said, yeah, I'm out of here, people. So they were all laughing, and everybody's like, you got this, But it was like air conditioning to me, because I told him, I was like, yeah, when I go out there, it was like air conditioning, people, because then when I come back in, I was refreshed. And I got yelled at because I did try to get the water out of the big one, but I couldn't get all the water out. I kept flipping it, and he seen where my pants were wet because I had black pants on. And he's like, nah, little tire. So I got to do the little tire. And then, like I did, I practiced. You'll see the practice. I put a practice session up yesterday because I hadn't flipped tires in 5 months, and I always forget because that one's so bald. You got to really figure out how to do it. And when I was flipping there, that was heavy because it had water in it and stuff. So it was like, yeah. And everybody was like, I can't believe that. I said, yep. And see, like, these pants, they're starting to fall down again. But I don't really care because I'm home, and like I said, we have high winds, and I'm not driving. I really had struggle coming home because it was just so bad. There was times I couldn't see, but I'm able to drive because my dad always trained. My dad showed us all us girls. I have 2 other sisters, how to drive in bad weather, and you always never stop on the side of the road. You keep going, and I already know. I've dated law enforcement most of my life and stuff, probably because of my background and stuff. And the only agencies I never dated was ICE and CIA. My friends were laughing today about it, and they're like, I forgot about that. I've dated every other agency and stuff, but you learn. And I know I can run the right lane, and if I have to throw 4 ways on, I can. And it was really bad. I mean, I felt bad for the highway patrol today and the sheriffs because there was just people spinning out left and right. It was just because they were too thing. And it usually takes me from where I was. I should have been on 15. It took me an hour to get up to 15 from where I was. And then I should have been back here I ended up getting back about 3:15 because where I was at coming through, they started to flood out. And I was like, oh, heck no. And these people were flooding out and they were just running through these big puddles. You can't do that. And I never knew how to drive high water until my cousin from up north showed me how to do it, because I had a car one time to get through, and she's deceased now, and I learned how to drive in that kind of weather, you know, and it backed off, so it took me an extra, well, I should have been home. I should have been home. I got home about an hour later. With stopping at the store and stuff, I should have been home an hour before, but I just couldn't do it because it was just too bad. And tonight, and I was like, oh heck no, I'm exhausted. But I wanted to come on and get some stuff done, you know. And I think too, that's another reason my workouts help me mentally, because when you're in such a stressful situation driving, you learn. But my truck, I love my truck. I don't think I'll ever buy another car, because the truck's paid off next year because I have it 4 years, and I am getting me an F-150. That's a bigger truck, and I'll be driving that truck. I really was thankful today because it was just stressful. But I'm really thankful for my workouts this week. They were great workouts, you know, and stuff. And I had great workouts. And sometimes I can have a bad week, and I do have a week that's off. Now, one week I had off, I was totally off on squats. And it happens. You know, you can have a great week, and then you can have one time you have one good day, and then the next day you're not going to have a good one, you know. It just depends. Some days I'm benching, I do good. Some days I'm not. Deadlifting, I do good, but that's because I carried my weight from here all the way into the back. So I carried all through my stomach and my butt. That's why. And my legs. So my legs were strong, you know, and stuff. And that's why I'm able to do what I do. But I like my powerlifting. I'd rather deadlift any day than bench. But also, I have to have my muscles, you know, you have to work certain muscles and everything else, and stuff, so. And I think anybody can get the weight off. It's just a matter of applying yourself. If you have health issues, you can still work out. You just have to really apply yourself. Get rid of what's causing you the stress. Get rid of drama. Put yourself number one and love yourself. Because, you know, you only get one life and one body. Make sure you enjoy it. You never know. We're never guaranteed tomorrow. We only have today. And believe me, I know firsthand what that's like. And getting a second chance at life, I love it. I enjoy every day because I never know what tomorrow's going to bring after today. These last 2 weeks driving north has just been awful. So, but I'll see you soon. I hope you stay tuned for tomorrow to see the baked spaghetti. And don't forget, put yourself number one. Love yourself. Keep God and the angels in your life, because they do get us through the tough times. Believe me, I prayed to them today because I really had some tough times driving. See you soon. Bye.